July 1990, Southern California. A road trip to look for UFOs has left Melinda Leslie and her two friends, Mike and Steve, in a daze. Weeks after the strange experience, Melinda has disturbing memories of what happened that night.
Why are you stopping the car?
What I remember is the car starting to slow down. And I say, Mike, why are you stopping the car? And he says, I'm not, that is.
I believe it was some kind of alien being, some type of gray entity.
I remember seeing two of these beings approach Steve's car door. They reach in and they like stare in his face, and Steve slumps over.
Steve! Steve!
They then proceed to get him out of the car.
Steve! Come back, Steve! Steve! Oh.
Mike's car door opens,
Mike!
but he gets out of the car on his own.
Mike, where are you going? Come back!
Next thing I know, the hatchback is open and I am floated out the back of the car, on my back.
Once they're outside the car, the aliens lead them away.
We walked around a curve and we saw it was some kind of a ship that was in the middle of the road.
There was a ramp coming down to the road, and we remembered actually being walked up this ramp onto the craft.
Melinda recalls stepping on board the alien craft and into a living nightmare.
Steve has walked over to like a reclining chair. They put this headset thing on him, and I remember Steve just sitting in this chair, staring straight ahead.
Mike! What are they doing?
Mike is subjected to painful tests, but they save the most disturbing procedure for Melinda.
They had a needle, maybe some kind of tube. I didn't exactly see what was happening. I believe that they were taking eggs from her ovum.
After the medical exam, the three friends are let out of the craft.
We're walked back to the car, and it's all of a sudden like they were placing mannequins, like they were moving us into position. And they put the light back in Steve's hands. They moved us back in the same position of when we were stopped.
The aliens seem intent on leaving their human subjects exactly as they found them, with no memory of the experience. But those memories ultimately bubbled to the surface. The three friends are now convinced UFOs exist.
There's nothing like having your own personal experience, your own sighting, your own abduction, to convince you of the reality of the subject.